Hey guys, welcome to another video from Skinny Medic. In this video, I have my better half.
Hi everyone.
So we've been in business since 2013, right?
I think so.
And you've yet to come up with a kit, a Mrs. Skinny Medic kit of any sorts.
No, I have not. I don't know why I have not, but I finally decided I was going to fix that.
Boom, she's got a mom kit.
I'm excited about it. I really worked hard on trying to think about the things I use the most as a mom for my kids. Also, at the homeschool co-op we're in, everybody comes to me when they need Band-Aids. If they need an ice pack, if they need girl supplies, I'm the one they slide up to and ask. They know that I have a kit. Teacher very nicely keeps our co-op stocked with Band-Aids because that is the most common thing I give out is Band-Aids. But so I tried to think even about where moms go. The soccer field, the baseball field, football field, horseback riding lessons. Try to think about things that they do with their kids. And that is where the kit came from.
I would have never thought in all my years of doing this that we would ever stock tampons and feminine pads at the shop.
Well, things change.
I think Mrs. Combat Midwife is one who actually started this. We'll put a link to her video. She actually started putting
Yes, so we already had pads in stock thanks to her.
Oh my god, like we put the Combat Midwife online and it completely stopped the shop for a little bit and we're all packing OB kits. And I laughed. I was like, I would never thought all this time we would be stopping production of our trauma kits to build OB kits, and we did. So hopefully this stops production of our trauma kits and we're building mom kits.
Yes. So there are some things like tampons stocked in here. Before all you keyboard warriors start freaking out, it's not for bullet holes, okay? If you have a daughter, a wife, you need those in a kit. And especially if you have a young daughter who has not started yet, you need to be prepared. So dads, even though this is a mom kit, you should probably have those stashed in your truck, because if you ever have your daughter with you, you need to be prepared for that.
I agree with that. So you look through all the pouches that we carry, look through some different type companies we deal with at Medical Gear Outfitters, and you're like, I didn't want something super tactical, but you want something that's nice.
Yes, I didn't want it to look like a camo bag that a man would carry when he was hunting or in the woods. I wanted it to look like a first aid bag that a female would carry in her car. So that is what I have. So
she chose the VanQuest Sticky Cube. This is the large size. It's about 10.5 inches by 9 inches and expands out. It's orange, so it's colorful. Has the hook and loop here, so if you want to put a patch, you put one on there. Just playing around, it was like
as ready as I'm gonna be.
Right. So you can put a patch on there. You can put an MED patch. We've got the VanQuest glow in the dark med pouches across. Whatever you want to do to label this as a first aid kit, absolutely I could do that as an addition to this kit. Also on the back, it has hook and loop pouches here, little Velcro strips. So our idea here was that if you wanted to undo these will stick to the carpet of your minivan, your SUV, your Tahoe, your Suburban, whatever you're driving, and it stays in the carpet. That way it doesn't get slid around, things like that. But I would definitely label this something as a med kit. That way everyone can see it.
And I liked the size of it because it slides right up under the passenger seat, the front passenger seat. So if I'm driving, and I could reach back and get it fairly quickly. It's handy where if you need to open the back door and get to it really quickly. It's a convenient location and it's not super bulky, and it fits, it should, like I had one under my van seat and now even the Volvo, it fits up under there perfectly.
Awesome. So let's take a look at some of the stuff inside of it. We'll put a full list down in the description, and then you can check out the full list as well at medicalgearoutfitters.com.
One other option we're going to offer on the website for the kit is to have all of these items just in a large Ziploc bag. So if you already have a bag you want to use, or if you don't care to have the bag, you can just purchase the Ziploc bag option. It allows a little bit of room for adding the blizzard blanket or another tourniquet. It doesn't have quite as much room as this, but it still does allow you to add whatever you would like to add to your bag. All right, this We'll give a shout out to my friend Nina if she watches this video. This was her idea. I did check with a couple moms and say, hey, what are some things that you would want to have in a med kit in the car? She said a barf bag, which I never thought about because my kids weren't big barfers.
Yeah.
Some people have kids that barf, they get car sick, and that's something they deal with a lot.
Gross.
Yes, gross. Thankfully, we didn't deal with that, but so it has a barf bag.
Okay.
Stickers. Okay, I know some of y'all are going to be like, seriously? But this is not a kit for you big burly men. This is a kit, well, even the non-burly men. This is a kit for a 2-year-old as well as a 16-year-old girl, okay? What makes 2-year-olds happy when they get a boo-boo? A lollipop or a sticker. Well, I didn't want to draw ants to your car, so I thought, okay, stickers. Because when they go to the doctor and they get a shot, they get a sticker, right? So couple stickers in there for your little 2-year-olds because that'll bring a smile to their face and help their tears go away.
Perfect. So in this bag we have bite and sting pads, there's alcohol wipes, burn cream, you put sunscreen in there, lip balm, just a large assortment of ointments and creams and stuff like that, all for those boo-boo type items, but triple antibiotic ointment. So a lot of boo-boo type creams and ointments.
Yes, and one thing I want to point out was most of these things there's 2 of. For the sting and bite pads, I put 10 of those because that would be something as a mom I've used more than the other things. Everybody's always getting an ant bite, a bee sting, mosquito bites, those kind of things. So there are extra of those in there so you don't have to restock as quickly.
I used those bite and sting pads last week. Was reaching into the trailer and got some ants all over me, got bit up, pulled those out, used them. I love them. So awesome. So different that, and then medicines. You went a couple different routes here for the medicine.
Yes. I tried to cover all the basics. And one thing too I want to point out is I tried to do ointments in a Ziploc bag, medicines in a Ziploc bag, and then Band-Aids in a Ziploc bag. So it's still organized in that kit for what you're looking for. But in here, there are not a lot of chewable medicines prepackaged for kids. So we have adult doses of Tylenol, ibuprofen, Benadryl because teenagers can swallow pills. But young children, like our 10-year-old still does not swallow pills. So I found this new thing. It's a dissolvable powder that you pour under your tongue. The only thing I could find it in was Tylenol for a pain medicine. I didn't want to do liquids because I figured the liquids are not going to hold up in the heat in a car. So that was the solution I put. I'm hoping that more of these will come available and maybe we can add some other stuff in there. There's also chewable, what was it, the upset stomach medicine was chewable?
Yep, like heartburn, upset stomach, diarrhea. We got the chewable for that as well.
There's motion sickness we did in there. So there's a variety of medicine in there. But that Tylenol was the main thing. I wanted something for children that they could take.
And you got Band-Aids, butterflies, there's fingertip bandages, there's knuckle bandages, multiple types of different, and lots of Band-Aids.
There's lots of
Band-Aids. That's probably what you're going to use mostly out of this kit.
And as with this bite and sting pads, there are 10 of just the regular Band-Aids, where most of the other ones there's just 2. Because those are the ones that I give out the most to kids. So I tried to put extra in there so you don't have to stock as quick again with that item.
Perfect. Hand tantalizer?
Yes, our daughter called it hand tantalizer for many years. So I joked that we should list that on the website to the side in parentheses as hand tantalizer.
So we've got tweezers with a magnifier. I use the heck out of these. We used them, not to get a tick off our dog.
Yes.
So I use these. These are fantastic. They're stainless steel. Got a little magnifier on it, so when you go to open up, you can actually see what you're doing, see what you're working with. So those are good. You've got some iPads in here.
Nerf battle wounds.
So she picked out the pads. These are basically gauze, but she also put in some eye shields in there too. That way we had both taken care of that we could do here. So these are metal shields, which have a case around them, but you got pads as well. So there we go.
Yes, emergency seatbelt cutter, which that's a good thing to have in your car. I have one that's just in the center console of my car where I can get to it quick, but that one at least is in the kit as well. And something that I'm going to tell the people who pack his kits, that when they go to pack these, they need to get a boy color and a girl color, because we don't want a little boy crying because all there was pink in there. So correct. It may not be pink and blue, but it'll be a boy color and a girl color. Yep. Trying to help the moms out. And I chose orange because it's easy to find and see.
So SWAT T tourniquet, It is technically a tourniquet, probably not the best tourniquet for adults on the market. It makes a great pressure bandage. But thinking about kids and what this kit is designed for is you don't need a tourniquet for a small kid typically. A pressure bandage is all you need for a small kid with arms and legs that are bleeding. So the SWAT T is perfect for that. So you can use it as a pressure bandage to hold something in place, or you could use it as a tourniquet for a small child.
And there is room in the kit if you would like to purchase another tourniquet to put in there. Yeah. So there is room. I left room for that so that you could add things that you may want that I did not put in this kit.
Yeah, you can put in the cat or soft T in there.
Which fit perfectly.
So, Kim Light.
Kim Light. So that is just good for safety, also good for distracting your little one. But I thought that would be good.
So then we put another pressure bandage in. This is basically like an ACE wrap.
Yes, because I thought soccer practice, running the bases, the kids fall and sprain their ankles. I was thinking along that lines.
Yep. Trauma shears, EMT shears, work good. Then we have some more bandaging supplies. 2 triangle bandages. You do need 2 to do a sling and swap there. So you have a triangle bandage here. Some rolled gauze. We did 5x9s and 4x4s for those bigger lacerations. Then we've been talking about fractures, sprains, stuff like that. So we put an ice pack. We did go ahead and put it in a separate bag because some of these have had issues with them breaking and then messing up your entire first aid kit. If you've never had that happen, it's a great thing. So we did put this in a separate Ziploc bag, kind of protect us there a little bit.
Ice packs are one of those things that the kids always seem to need. They bump their head on the playground, bump their heads with another friend playing, so those are important.
Finger splint.
Yes.
So that way, little fingers, toes, stuff like that, you can work there. 1-inch cloth medical tape. Then CPR shield. Right, so we know that chest compressions is the main thing, get an AED on as well. But there's 2 reasons why you would want to do mouth to mouth. That is choking and drowning. Who are high suspect people are going to do that? Kids. So kids are going to choke, kids are going to drown. So that's why we chose to put a CPR mask that way, and they're doing mouth to mouth. We put a small survival blanket in there, and we kind of did honestly talk about putting a blizzard blanket in there. What was your thinking on that?
My thinking was that for most people, this would probably be fine. But we do have areas, people who live in the northern region of the country who may want a blizzard blanket if they have their car break down when they're trying to get home and there's a bad storm. That would be more beneficial for northern part of the country, more severe weather. So that was one of those add-on things that I would like just with the tourniquets. If you wanted to add that into the bag, there is room for that. It's not very thick, so it would slide in very easily. But I didn't really feel like it was necessary to put that in the kit to go into someone who may live in Florida.
Right.
Or Texas.
But this is something we carry at Medical Gear Outfitters. You could add it into your cart and it fits perfectly in there. The other thing we didn't add in this kit, we kind of talked about it a little bit, was gloves. And we kind of went back and forth on whether to put gloves in here or not. But this is designed for a mom. Who are moms going to be treating? Probably their own kids. So really didn't think gloves was a huge issue. If you wanted to add gloves in this kit, you absolutely can add gloves. We sell them from extra small to extra large, depending on how big your hands are, ladies. Shut up.
I have large hands. So that was another issue, was what size do we put?
Right.
We have these little petite 5-foot moms with teeny tiny hands and then the gloves won't fit, or, vice versa with my hands, the little gloves will not fit.
Correct. All right, so we saved the best for last.
And I'm proud of you. You're handling them.
Gross. Are they scented? No.
No, you don't want scented. I don't know why they do that. That's just stupid. Okay, so these are for your daughter's friends. I do feel like those are important to have in your car. I've always kept them in my car for me. Dads, I'm sorry. Men who aren't married yet, I'm sorry if y'all are freaking out. Hopefully one day you'll meet a nice young lady and you're going to want to know this information. So, because if you really love her, you might stash something in the car. Because, especially when young girls start, they are not always regular. So they don't know when it's coming. They haven't learned the signs their body's telling them, especially that first time they start. So having those things, if you have a young girl who is starting to progress towards womanhood, be prepared for her. Okay? it's going to be a really awkward situation for you if she starts on your watch, but it's going to be way worse if you don't have anything ready for her. If you have those things ready, you're going to make your little girl feel so very protected and loved. So, for Pete's sake, be prepared for your daughters.
I'm not ready for this. So, yeah, we took the daughter to lunch today, and I was like, oh gosh, hopefully it doesn't happen. So,
yeah, are you stopped?
No, not.
Okay, so
I called crying like a little girl.
So we need to put some of these in your fancy drawer system.
Yep, exactly.
Pull those out. Be prepared.
Awesome. So I'm excited about this kit. I think it's a different style kit than we've offered before. It's focused on moms, focused on kids. So excited to release this kit. It's available now at medicalgearoutfitters.com. I'll put a link down below. Anything else you want to say?
I don't think so. I will say there was a couple patches I liked. There was the In God We Trust.
Yeah.
There was that As Ready As I'm Gonna Be, and then there was one that was 100% Savage. So those would be some good mom patches if you're looking for something fun for your bag.
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. You never know when you'll be the first responder. Remember, you need the right gear and the right training.
I'm surprised you haven't broke a bulb yet.
I did over there. So that's why we only have red. We did have like blue and different colors, so we only have red.
So I know you will.
Yes. Hi, you ready?
Yes.
Hey guys, welcome to another video from Skinny Medic. In this video, my radio just clicked on. Alright, ready?
Mm-hmm.